stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Jones. They get to completion. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Hand it off, and the defense smothers him for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. QB keeper all the way. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It is intercepted.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Quick throw over the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He'll run it here. Breaks free. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To the air, it's Jones. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short completion with the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got his man wide open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. response. Remember, an interception to the very first play of the last possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Hands off to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
We're trying to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Jones. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jones. Catch made on the left side. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Jones. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to the left. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff in a single back formation. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Downfield, it's Jones. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They battled all the way back to take the lead. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. First play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. quarterback making some changes at the line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Fuller. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a run to the left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. They're going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his third hook of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll try the right here. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back. Trailing here late. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got the first and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The secondary backed up off the ball now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he breaks free, still going. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help.
And looking for a big play here. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over.